Hi everyone, Burton's back in the realm. We're continuing on our Nagaroth playthrough using the Warhammer Geheimnisnacht mod, and we are in the middle of a little bit of a war. War Chief Wushgok, he's about to lose. He's got 96% war score against him, but unfortunately there's the old ones uprising going on, and they've just happened to do it as soon as we've disbanded everyone. Fair play to them. So we're going to just do things nice and slow. We're going to take care of business up here by defeating this army hopefully, and then we're going to head them all down south. As usual with how long rain happened to us, we're getting our fleets back to where they should be. There we go, we've got some victory, so perfect. So he's been captured in battle now, Zangarth Kitsasapid. That would be perfect, however it has not ended the war. So what do we need to do to end this war? Where are they actually heading on? They're heading to Harte, so we're going to follow them down here. In the meantime, is it worthwhile us getting anyone else extra to help us? They will not come over. We're actually quite short on people down in the south. We can get ourselves an extra 200 odds. Or we can go to the island province here where we can get no one whatsoever. Not surprising since we've only recently taken them over. Oh, what is this? A message of peace. So we don't have to grind them down anymore. To the glorious High King Malekith, blessings upon you and your house. We surrender under these terms. Alright, okay. War Chief, I hear you. So we all gain moral authority for 20 years. They'll lose some. Yeah, okay, we'll accept that. So if they've now come into our realm, which is good, it means that our small amount of forces that are down there can actually concentrate on taking out this tiny force. Now what we need to do is start increasing our crown authority. As you can see, there are some opposition to this, and rightly so. Dracu Ulthan Tyr the Cruel, that's who we want, and Duris. So Ulthan Tyr and Duris, where are you guys? This is where we realise how many people we actually have under us. It's actually quite impressive. Is that the one? Yes, that's one. So we will send you a gift. 186, okay. The things we do to get ourselves some extra votes. In fact, yeah, that's going to do for now. If he doesn't join me, I'm not going to carry on wasting money. 14 votes that would have been. It's quite impressive. We'll need to have a look at that if things don't start to go our way soon. But for now, let's concentrate on taking care of these. Look what's happened. They said it could be done, but quite simply, we are just potent. We are so potent and deadly with our main weapon that even being burnt doesn't affect us anymore. So who have we got? We've got a new daughter. Janine. Wow, well we're going to stick with that name because it's a lovely name. The good lady Janine. Let's have a look at the good lady. She is a genius, which is what I've come to expect from my children. And obviously she's an elf, which is good. Let's just double check something, just in case there's any haters out there. No lovers. No lovers. She's seen the way. She's seen the way. Oh, would you look at that? She loves me because she's my mum, and personal diplomacy, that also helps as well, especially when you're married to your mum. It's nice to be nice. It's also weird how they're all my family all together. So we've got Caffeine and we've got Mordecai. They're going to be getting married very soon. My daughter's sister, or sis-daughter, yeah, she's 9 years old. She's coming along quite nicely now, so that's good. I want to start getting ourselves some more authority because I need to start being able to pick some generals. And as you can see, our crown authority is too low right now, so they won't accept being replaced as leaders, which is fine. But I would like Mordecai to start leading the way. I'm also slightly tied down to something, and that is the succession laws. I wouldn't mind having a look at getting this changed, but we'll see. We'll see. For now, it is what it is, and that's what we're just going to do. We're just going to go with the flow, and we're going to take care of these guys. They're heading on to this territory here, which I'm not even going to pronounce, they've stopped as soon as they know we're heading that way. We're going to take this out. Not too many people at all. At least 4/5 of Lustria is covered in jungle, so thick that its many levels of canopy block out the sky. Even the high peaks and plateaus are blanketed, and it is said that arboreal creatures can cross the entire continent without once stepping upon the ground. In places, the trees soar many hundreds of feet in the air and are older than the race of man. So we've got medium jungle, following effects, levy size, it affects us quite a bit actually. Let's see what we can do, because that might be a problem when we're taking over more and more of their lands, but it's really something we're going to just have to deal with as we go. So there we go, we've won that battle, war score jumped straight on up, we've got some usurping of things there, and that's ended. There we go, we've won that, brilliant. So he's now in our court. What to do with CK2? And we're getting more warnings now. So once again, the 4/5, but this time levy size has gone to 40 because it's a dense jungle. So it's important we keep our eye on what type of jungle we've actually got here. Now we've got an awful lot. And it's not land that I really want to manage myself. I think we're going to give this to someone because we need to get down our demand size a little bit as usual. It's becoming a common occurrence, as is dangerous factions. Now it's independence. Big Tooth. Why are these people joining you? Tell me this. So we've tried to make a friends with Big Tooth, we've tried our best, but things just aren't working out. Is it worthwhile trying to revoke a title? We can try and revoke a hold, but as you can see there, he's a heathen tribal. Our vassals will not object if we try and take some things away from him. More than likely he would rebel. We can go for the citadel, and I think we'll get the same thing instead. But instead of taking it away, let's do what we've more inclined to do, and that's we'll use him for a certain thing. We can see everyone who's joining. Once again, there's some people who really should know better, so they've got potentially 13,000 people who want to stop this, or who want to join, sorry, should I say. Now ideally I would want them to stop, but that's not going to happen. Is it worthwhile taking care of Big Tooth now? I think we may have to do so. If we were to imprison him, it will lower our subjects' opinion of me by 40%, even though he's plotting against us. Is it worthwhile killing him? Possible plot power is very high on that, and that would leave Bazgarek Big Toothed there. Now, he's actually a little more open to us, so I think that might be what we do. So we're going to go ahead and plot to get rid of Big Tooth. We're not going to revoke. I'm confident that we can bring around Big Toothed, and we can possibly get him on our side. Now, unsurprisingly, we're going to have to bribe people to take him out. That is it's a little bit unexpected. Maybe we're going to have to invest a little bit in this one. It's a bit of a shame. How much would they want? We invite to plot, they say no. We invite to court, unsurprisingly, he says no. Send a gift will cost us 20. That should allow them to get on side. That would be 19. Okay, let's do that. We've got FAC. Okay, FAC, we're going to send you a gift of 20 as well, and we've got 10. I love some of these names, these are great. We've got Sylvain, you will take 20. Right, that should be enough for now. We're going to just automatically invite everyone who's willing into the plots themselves. Now Ezekiel, CK2, yes, that's what we'll call them, is in our prison right now. We can go ahead and banish, we can execute, or we can release from prison. If we choose to banish, I think that might be something worthwhile. We could always execute. They have a valid reason, but you know what, we're not. We're going to banish. So you can go on. I'm pleased to report that the majority of the population of Carrick have been converted to the Simbrathi faith. That's really good, right, so they're actually on the ball right now. War Chief Bigfoot will die by poison wine at an upcoming banquet. Oh, look how many people have all of a sudden decided to join. Did I need to bribe anyone at all? I don't think so. But once again, look at that face. There's only a face that a mother can love, and this poor woman here. Yeah, so I think that's going to be classic. Let's approve the plan, and thank you very much, Hellebron. Hellebron the Noble will see it done. So that's quite good. Hopefully with that, the Independence faction will be stalled for now. It's something that will probably happen as we grow larger and larger. Not much land left up here, just the big two farmers. Sorry, Black Sky even. Okay, let's disband that, that's fine. So what next? Obviously we can't go and declare war, it would get us a prestige hit. I'm not going to go crazy with the majority of these. Even down here we can see we have some people that we can't really do a lot with. Oh, there we go. Success. Big two for Karis. The first time he comes to a feast, he dies. He drinks the wrong sort of poison. What the hell? How did they know? They know I've done it. This is good, but it is also bad. Yeah, so they know I've poisoned him. How does that affect the new successor? He hates us. Oh my god. So we tried good. So murder close kin. I think this is a lost cause now. We've tried to have Bazagoric there, but it's just too much. He's classified as a rival. Very little we can do. We'll leave him as he is for now. Independence faction has not done anything. In fact, Bazagoric's joined, and it's now led by this lady, the Lady of the Watchtowers. If we were to go ahead and imprison her, obviously once again we can't. So we'll see what we can do here. We don't have the option to kill her. Same with her son Prince Vex. But hey, that's what we've got to do. Right, I think it's time to give out some titles. So who should we give out these newly acquired titles down here? In fact, we've got an option to create 3 new titles. So it's the Duchy of Tian, Kaldan, and the Kingdom of Misotia. Oh, where's this? So we control 6 out of 10. If we do that straight away, I like that. So really we've got 4 more, and that's pretty much the lands that are left. It will cost us 400 prestige. Oh no, sorry, it will give us 400 prestige and it'll cost us 200 gold, 200 piety. I like that. Let's go ahead and create it. There we go, so we've got ourselves a kingdom. Now do we keep hold of the kingdom? That is the question itself. Now I think we're going to go ahead and have a look at these lands down here. We've already given the lands to the north to this gentleman here, Empiric. I'm not confident in giving him much more. In fact, what do you actually want one? Let's have a look. Too many duchies, yes we know this. I'm a no murderer, yes we know that as well. Tell you what, let's have a look who we actually have. Now we need to keep on thinking, we need to get people in our court. We've got Winky. Winky, you know, he doesn't like us. That's attraction to Burn, but you know, I like Winky a lot. Shall we release Winky? Yeah, I think we're gonna. There you go, Winky. Don't say I never did anything nice for you. If only you would join our court, Winky, we would make you into something special instead of a tiny little goblin thing that you are. What else have we got in our prison? Surely we've got someone. We've got Fak as well. We'll go ahead and ransom Fak. We get ourselves 10 gold from that. Not too much. In fact, we've got quite a few people. Now the opinions of us are going to matter. We're going to release this one. Rundo, you can go. Oh, I was gonna, but obviously I can't, it looks like. Must not currently hold a temporary title. I'm sorry mate, I tried to let you go. The game just doesn't want to let you go. Let's get ourselves someone else in the court. Oh, we get an option to cut back the jungle. That's interesting. Personal wealth at least 12. Okay, let's give that a go. Keeping the dense jungle of Lustria at bay is a constant and dangerous struggle. The jungle expands with unnatural speed, and unless it's regularly cut back by burning and felling trees, it will soon overwhelm any settlement, even those of the lizardmen. But the workers are at constant risk of being killed by animals and plants alike. Wow, some crazy plants going on there. Who shall fulfill this thankless duty today? A steward. You don't like us already? Well, go ahead. That's something a little bit interesting, I like that. So we're trying to cut back the jungle. Let's invite the noble to court. We get Rhinothar. Okay, Rhinothar, let's have a look at you then. Rhinothar, you know what? We're gonna make you somewhat impressive. First things, let's get you married. There's a bastard born. You, sir, she's quick. Okay. We'll give you her. We'll wait till the marriage goes ahead, and then we'll appoint you some of these new lands. See what you can do with this land here, if anything. Oh, there we go. Vac has been released. 10 golds, yes. Hurry up and marry. Do as I say. There goes the betrothal. There we go. So they're now betrothed. They can cancel it if they want to, but what have we got? Right, it's the one we can't pronounce, so we'll grant landed title, and it's the hold there. Now we can include the smaller titles, which I always forget to do. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So we've now given that land away. And what have we got here? We have Slafonethia. Right, we will grant you that title as well. Once again, include lower titles. Why not make it a freeway with Teletal? Once again. There we go. So do not forget that we have made you, Rhinothar. Okay, you are our elf until the end. You better be loyal or else. We're still over our domain size limit though. It's a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. What can we do in regards to this? In fact, oh, bloody hell. How many things have we got here? So we've got some kingdoms here. Yes, we know this. The March of Einheim, March of Nagarond. We really need to get rid of some of these. We've got a few holds. Maybe it might be worthwhile getting a load of this. There's a lot of claims we've got going on. So, I think it's probably going to be best having a look at the lands in the north, because we haven't really got rid of any of these. This is what's holding us up. So let's give it to some of our border people. You shall take hold of Heisen. You don't actually want anything, but we will do that. Where is Heisen? There we go, the hold of Heisen. Has that not made you happy? No, that's much better. Right, Ashrak. You're Volcom the Wise, and we will give you Andaka Volcom the Wise. Let's grant this title once again. Where is Andaka? That's to say that we are not generous. Karkan, I do not believe we will give you anything. It's just because I don't want to. Instead, what we're going to do is Volrath. And who is the most loyal out of you two? Moretos, you shall receive a Ganzu. There we go, so that's taken us back down under the limit. There are a few more places up here that we can get rid of. Specifically, we've got 4. It might be worthwhile having a look at that in the future, but for now, I'm fine here. We're going to experiment a little bit. We're going to build a new holding and destroy the tribal settlement in Tassander. I want to see how this actually goes, so let's try this. So we have the option. It's going to cost 600 gold. We can get ourselves a new castle or a city. Right now we can only get 60 from it. It might be worthwhile doing this. For 600, not quite now. But it's interesting to see that we can do that if we can gain more money. So now we've got the option for righteous imprisonment, and it's Helibron. I'm not going to do anything with Helibron. Helibron's done okay by me. for now, for the most part. Ooh. So we can challenge Bazrak to a duel to uphold my honour. Duels can be considered dangerous to your health. You know what? Bazrak of Keris. Let's do it. See how we get on here. Because we can't have him, you know, all of a sudden joining a cult. Not a cult. A faction. So he's chosen to accept the challenge of personal combat. Is this a wise thing? He's an orc and he's only small, but he's flamboyant in his schemerish ways. Let's fight. The day of my duel against Lord Bazrak of Keris has arrived. A small crowd? Where's the men of the realm? They've gathered to watch the fight of honour and glory. Lord Bazrak of Keris starts aggressively and throws attacks at you, which I manage to dodge and block. Over time I gain the advantage while my opponent is getting more and more fatigued. Finally I feint a high attack at Lord Bazrak of Keris and he fails to block the strike, which hits him in the leg. Your opponent puts down his weapons and yields. We can walk away as the victor, or we can show no mercy. Now I don't normally invite people to a duel unless I mean business. No mercy. Because of my strength and ability to beat a normal man down in a brawl, people from around the town have begun to talk about me as someone they do not want to pick a fight with. We've gained 100 prestige, we've killed someone who wasn't supporting us, or we take Sisyphus back in one fell swoop. That's the end of the episodes, guys. That's everything all up to speed. I've just hit 1,000 subscribers as well, so thank you very much everyone. So raise those thumbs. Cheers.